Don't be nervous. You're just worldwide. That's all.
Worldwide bragging.
Just be yourself.
Just worldwide bragging rights.
I'm a really good idiot, so you're fine.
Hello again,
Hello.
Trivialists. Welcome. Amy Welsh is here.
Jeff
and
Cook is here.
This is live trivia. It's really exciting. We have a very distinguished panel. Why don't you do the honors, Amy?
Well, for our first trivia of September, which we know is back to school time, this is our Are You Smarter Than a Sixth Grader? And to prove the world if you are or are not, we have an actual sixth grader joining us tonight. Zizi, how's it going?
Good.
And people around the world want to know, do you have any special technique or talent that you're going to crush the competition here tonight?
Focus.
Yes.
What's your favorite subject in school?
I love math.
Oh, she loves math, and I don't know how many math questions we have, but that's great. Not a lot of people love math, and I'm proud that you do. You'll go far in life with that.
What if we have a Taylor Swift question? Would you be able to answer that?
Probably.
Okay.
Well, we'll see what we come up with. Most of these questions were garnered by me, looking into reading and hours poring over sixth grade manuals, books, composition notebooks from years gone by,
Beautiful.
Encyclopedia Britannicas. I put a lot of effort and time into creating these questions using the resources available to us from the Scholastic school system. And I learned a lot. So I don't know how Greg Weaver or Corey think they're going to do tonight against an actual
Terribly.
sixth grader.
Well,
Terribly.
yeah,
Terrible.
I agree with Greg. I'll probably do terrible.
Well, it
I
would
made a
be-
prediction. Whoever wins is going to have over 1,200 points tonight. So let's see what happens.
And don't forget, you're playing with an actual sixth grader. Oh, Jeff, do you have to move closer to me?
Do I?
Oh, we're going to move the trophy just because I want everybody to remember that this is the world's best smartest. And even though you don't get to actually touch it yet, Zizi, this is what you're fighting for tonight.
And worldwide bragging rights as well. So
Throughout the school system, all throughout Adams County and the world. And don't forget, to all of our competitors, the quickest correct answer wins, and you are playing against a sixth grader tonight. So good luck. And I guess we'll be starting soon. So everybody get ready.
15 seconds. Maybe we'll be able to visit after the show a little bit with our panelists.
Yes,
Good luck, everyone.
indeed.
May the best squad win. Question number one. What is it called when birds fly to warmer climates for the winter? Vacation, migration, bird nation, or fly away?
Sometimes I just want to fly away.
I like that last answer.
Yeah, fly away sounds fun.
Although I saw
Saw a
some.
flock of Canadian geese today, but they were flying east.
Yeah, I was going to say exactly the same thing, that they were not going in the right direction.
Looks
Every-
like we have a lot of smart people who know it's
Say, everybody nailed it.
Oh, I do. The answer of Bird Nation is not bad.
yeah.
Greg, Jeff Cook, youngest fan. Which part of our body keeps growing throughout our lives? Is it the fingers and toes, knees and shoulders, ears and nose, or head and feet?
And that is Popeye, but I don't think that's going to help you get the answer.
Might not.
Someone approaching old age, you also start growing hair out of them for some reason.
Oh, fun. Fun
Nose
things
and,
to
nose and
learn.
ear hair. Ooh, that's
So fingers and toes, but it's ears and nose continue to grow
that's a
throughout
scary
your
thought.
entire life. Just millimeters. Greg, Taco Phil, scratch and bite.
What do you call a person who studies rocks? Petrologist, rock star, paleontologist, metallurgist.
Wow.
None of these are, well,
Rock star.
What is
sounds
she looking
fun.
for under those rocks?
The star. I could see where somebody might get a little confused with answer C and
Yeah,
A.
yeah.
They're very similar, but let's see what we got here.
Paleontologist studies fossils, I think.
They d-
Yeah.
yeah.
Paleontologist, but a geologist studies, well, rocks and soil, so.
But with those, it looks like scratch and bite. I am the chicken of the Chick-fil-A. How many teeth do most adult humans have? 33, 32, 34, or 35? And I have to point out, it does say most adults because some have extra layers of teeth sometimes.
Some people never lose their wisdom teeth. and some
Or their
people have
baby
artificial
teeth.
teeth.
I
We
think I
might
got,
know
you
somebody.
get braces, you sometimes get them. Most people said 32.
It is
It is
32. We have
32.
a very smart, very, very smart group of people here today. ZZ Gomer in number 5.
It's easy, shooting to the top. What is precipitation that falls in the form of ice crystals called? Hail, fog, mist, or snow?
And that's, we're going to be looking for this in the coming seasons.
Oh,
Hopefully we'll
please.
have a nice winter, Christmas.
Oh,
We'll get a little bit of this.
let's get through Halloween first, and then we'll put up the Christmas decorations. November 1st.
It's between hail and snow. It is snow.
Snow, yeah.
Those beautiful ice crystals turn into beautiful, beautiful snow.
Greg nailing it.
Nailing it there. What states of matter is missing? Solid, gas, air, liquid, gravity, or ice?
Plasma.
Or plasma, which is not one of your choices. So solid
Dog plasma. I remember an
gas.
old cartoon.
or what would the other one be? 100% of our people know that this
Yes.
is in fact liquid.
Sixth graders.
All right.
Dominating.
Good job. ZZ moving up in there. Good job representing 6th grade.
What do you call a person who studies weather? Ventriloquist, weatherologist, senior citizen, or meteorologist? Good one. It's, the newest progressive commercial where
Yeah.
everybody's talking about the weather.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Made me laugh.
Yeah. I see a new front's coming in.
No, no. So it looks like almost everyone said meteorologist.
Man.
And that is, in fact, what it is. Though some people would argue it is a senior citizen at this point. Approximately how many muscles are there in the human body? 590, 605, 640, or 700?
Square.
Yep,
SpongeBob
SquarePants.
is stacked.
He is ripped SpongeBob. And he is showing all the muscles. And so it's
Not necessarily helpful to get the right answer.
pretty close between the two 600. It's 640. And I probably used 2. And ZZ, our 6th grader, of course, knew that one. Of course she did.
Of course. If you have arachnophobia, which animal are you scared of? Squids, armadillos, aardvarks, or spiders? I love the eyeballs of this dog. It's definitely
And one
scared
of these,
something.
I'm questioning if it is even an animal.
Yeah,
The
that's true.
Yeah, so there's a little trick in there as
It's the
well.
animal kingdom. Most
Yes.
people got it right.
And it is, in fact, spiders.
Wow.
Is a squid actually an animal?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it's a
Animal kingdom.
in the fish category.
How many elements are in the periodic table? 118, 120, 122, or 124?
Wow.
Yeah.
Chemistry was not my
And
strong
has
point.
any changed? Like Pluto, did they take one away or did they add it back? I don't know.
New elements discovered
all
in
the
the lab.
time.
Maybe.
Oscar Mayer uses all the elements. Right across the board, and 2 people got it right.
Wow.
It's 118. And of those 2 are, of course, the 2 competitors, Yoshi and Greg. That was a rough one.
Approximately how many breaths do the average human take in a day? 21,000, 19 grand, 25,000, or 23,000?
And I'm going to say something very controversial, but it does depend if you're a woman or a man.
The average, yeah.
Because if it's me,
You take a lot
I
of
would be
breaths.
the highest.
25 grand.
Yeah, I take a lot of breaths to get the words going. But it's 23,000, so they kind of Hinted across the board. Greg knew it. Peg
You
knew
either
it.
knew that or you got lucky.
I'm
Yeah.
the chickens.
lucky.
Yeah. Got lucky. Oh, what are the droplets of water, rain, snow, sleet, or hail that form in the atmosphere and fall back to the earth called? Condensation, precipitation, evaporation, or fog? So the droplets of water that form in the atmosphere and fall back to earth. Condensation, precipitation seems to be the smartest answer on the board. And in fact, it is. How you doing, Zizi? Thumbs up, thumbs down? You doing good? Awesome.
Good.
Number 8.
That, getting them right. Good job.
What does the Richter scale measure? The magnitude of an earthquake, the amount of atmospheric pressure in a storm, speed of a tornado, or how many people named Rick in the world? I get it. The Richter scale. Oh, that makes sense
I
to
had
me.
fun putting these together.
Speed of a tomato? Oh, that's tornado. Okay.
Yes, speed of a tornado. I thought that was a fun one too. So
Most
a
people.
Richter scale is something that I'm definitely used to.
Yeah.
Magnitude of an earthquake. Yes. And that's okay if you don't know that being here on the East Coast, but that's what the Richter scale does.
Yes.
What is the hardest natural substance in the world? Is it granite, ruby, diamond, or gold? One is probably one of the softest on
Is
this
it
list.
woman's best friend?
It is a woman's best friend. Indeed, it is. That's what they tell you it is. Almost
The
every
people think
single
so.
one said diamond, and
Okay.
it is.
Well, they just found a gigantic diamond somewhere in Africa, and I don't know, it's like as big as a basketball.
Wow.
2,400 carats. At what temperature does water freeze? 22 degrees Fahrenheit, 32, 40, or 19 degrees Fahrenheit? Not
Celsius,
Celsius.
Get clear.
Fahrenheit, yes.
Fahrenheit. There are a lot of SpongeBob moments here today for our
Yeah, we
sixth
have.
graders, keeping them engaged. And
Depends on pressure.
you know what, sir? It depends that it's 32 degrees outside.
Yes. And the
Z's
water
good.
the liquid has turned into a solid.
Zizi got it right, representing for the sixth graders. What is the longest bone in the human body? Spine, fibula, tibia, or femur? And one of these is obviously a trick
The
question
spine
in
has
there.
lots of bones.
Lots of little bones that
yeah.
stack on itself. So that's
You
our
might say, well, that's
our
the
trick
spine is
question.
longer than,
Right?
if you know the femur is the leg bone,
It is in fact the femur
yeah,
leg bone.
you don't want to break the femur.
Let's see. Good job to everyone who got this right. Greg, Scratch and Bite, and Peg holding on.
How many bones does the human body have? 135, 206, 311, or 256?
255.
255, I'm sorry.
And I will say,
255.
these are hard questions. I really dug through a lot of sixth grade material
Yeah.
across the board to get these answers.
Don't start counting bones because you don't have that much time.
Right. So 206 seems to be what all the people think. Zizi, have you learned about that yet?
Yep.
Cool. She did,
First day
she
of school.
remembered, and she
Computer.
got it. So don't forget, every question is a sixth grade question. Approximately, how many stars are there in the Milky Way? 100 to 150 billion, 50 to 100 billion, 150 to 250 billion, or 300 billion.
And
I don't know
that's
whose
just the
job.
Milky Way, which is only part of the sky, right,
Can
Greg?
you imagine that guy's job?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's our
so,
galaxy.
yeah.
Circular black hole, and I have no idea how many stars we have.
The actual answer is only 2 people got it, 150 to 200, and that is Yoshi Kitten knew it, and of course ZZ. 2 people on the board knew it. Good job.
It takes this long for the Earth to rotate around the sun. 365 days, 5 hours, and how many minutes? 45, 59, 26, or 17.
Precise. They know that the Earth can rotate around the sun in
That's why you have
365 days,
a leap day
5
every 4
hours.
years.
in this precise minute.
Don't try to do the math. We don't have
I
that
did
much
it,
time.
and
You
I
did?
used a paper that big and figured it out. 59 minutes.
Well, separating the wheat from the
Yeah.
chaff a little bit with that response.
Not bad.
It's easy holding steady
Taco
at
Phil
7.
got it. Yep. How many phases does the moon have? 8, 7, 6, or 5? There are certain phases of the moon as it goes. You got the waning,
The waxing,
waxing, few others.
the crescent,
yeah.
your full moon, your half
The full moon, the new moon,
the old moon.
the almost halfway through the moon. It is 8 phases of the moon.
That's beautiful. How much?
really
how
is
much we're
beautiful.
learning.
Yeah, and Zizi,
Tonight.
of course, knew that because she's in 6th grade now. And even though it just started, she already knows it.
How many noses does a slug have? 2, 3, 5, or 4?
Did not
Oh,
even know.
In a Venus flytrap,
So let's see if they'll show it
takes out a
again.
slug.
You can count. I was perplexed by this one. I did not realize this is how many noses, but you can kind of start counting them right there.
Wow. Eek. That's got to leave a mark.
Even number. It's 4.
4. Huh. The better to smell you with, my dear.
And that's how they, yeah. So these are a lot of things that you'll be learning this year in all the different courses. Why do cats fit into small spaces? Because they have whiskers to tell them how big the space is, because they are stretchy, because they have a flexible collarbone, or because they are sketchy.
I like the cats playing with lightsabers. That's very
This one
helpful.
should be multiple
Very
choice. Cats are pretty sketchy.
They are extremely sketchy.
And they're stretchy, but that's not the right
That
answer.
is not the right answer. It is their collarbone.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
they can tell how big a space is based on their whisker, but how and why they can fit into that space, Zizi knew it. It's their collarbone. It's very
Wow.
flexible.
Which is the smallest ocean in the world? The Arctic, the North Atlantic, the South Atlantic, or the Indian Ocean? Now, are they considered 2 oceans, North Atlantic and South Atlantic, or just
In
the
this
Atlantic?
specific question, they are.
Okay.
Yes, they are 2 separate because if they were the same, they'd win the prize.
Yeah.
So they are separated out. Correct.
Most people said the Indian Ocean.
11 people, in fact, said that, and it is the Arctic. Who are our 2 smartest?
Yeah.
Peg and the dude.
The
were
dude
not
trying to
fooled.
rally, I think he had some tech issues.
Which continent has the most countries? Australia, South America, North America, or Africa? This continent has the most.
Check that
Countries.
spinning globe. Maybe you can count them.
Quick, you missed it. There, no?
Yeah, and Australia obviously
me-
is not, I mean, it's one country, but
Yeah.
I think I asked before, is New Zealand considered part of the continent of
I
Australia?
don't think it is.
That's
No.
part of the continent, but I believe
Yeah.
it's considered
It's
part
its
of-
own.
Well, so now you don't have to be part of a continent. Apparently
This is
not.
something that our 6th graders will be learning this year, so it's good to look into that.
Who was the first person to walk on the moon? Alan Shepard, Buzz Aldrin, John Glenn, or Neil Armstrong? Looks like he's hopping on the moon.
Yeah, quite the hippity hop.
Okay, he's from Ohio.
Yes, he is. He was senator?
Well, that was John Glenn. I don't think that's the right answer.
That's
Neil
not the
Armstrong.
right answer. But he was there.
A small
The-
step for a man, a giant leap for all mankind.
Yes.
Most
Was
people
it
got it.
Buzz Aldrin that punched the guy who claimed
He-
he never landed on the
It,
moon?
it is, and I just watched that video to confirm that actually happened, and it did. Yes, can you imagine? Oh, number 26. What of these words is a proper noun and should be capitalized? President, country, theater, or Texas? Good question, number 26.
Grammar.
Grammar, proper noun.
Well,
Now, if it was President so-and-so, yeah, but
the president
And
is
country
the-
so-so, but it's the
Yeah.
actual word.
the generic term is, so yeah,
And
Texas,
it is
obviously.
Texas because it is. How'd you do on the Texas, Z's? You get it? That's okay. That's
You
okay.
said president too, didn't you?
Peg, 3rd place, and you did say 1,200.
Well, I said the
Remember?
first place was way over. You know, Yoshi Kitten with a silver.
Came up out of nowhere. It was down for a while. And
Greg.
Greg, of course, 1671.
Way beyond 1,200. Nice job, Greg. Back in the saddle again.
So now that Zizi, as a 6th grader, you get a kind of look of what is to come for your year. How do you feel about the 6th grade now?
A lot better.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything?
A little bit.
You know what the good news
Okay.
is? You can always go back
Useful
and
information.
rewatch this episode if you need
Yeah.
to cram for smartness. You can always do that.
Well, let's review our findings, shall we?
Yes.
14th place, not bad, top 15 of the known universe, Jeff Cook's youngest fan.
Good job there.
And Corey, 13, Baker's dozen.
Working hard on that, trying to beat the sixth grader. We got Diane in fan number 12 spot.
I am the chicken in 11th.
I am the chicken and the Chick-fil-A is number
Okay,
11.
Okay.
I like that. Denny Weaver, number 10.
Keep it in the family, top
Beat my
10.
dad.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And the top 10 in the
Hey,
universe.
we better call Elder Services. He said he beat his dad on live TV.
No,
Wow.
she beat my dad.
ZZ did. Oh,
ZZ.
yeah.
Our very own sixth grader taking the 9th place spot.
ZZ, top 10. How do you feel?
Amazing.
Of course you do.
Great.
And again, these are all the things that our sixth graders are going to be learning this year. It's a lot. It's very comprehensive.
Yeah, Robert's mom with, was that 9th?
Number 8 spot for Robert's
And
mom.
the dude finished strong. I think it had to be some technical difficulties. Hello, Keith and Debbie. The dude at number 7.
Yeah, and number 6, our very own T-Climb Snide.
And they
Could
won.
not
I think they
beat-
won last week, didn't
Oh,
they?
they've won every week since then. And then
They're-
number 5, we have Taco Phil.
You
know?
know that
Yeah.
contestant, and you know Scratch Bite
Scratch
too.
Bite, number 4.
Some of your personal
Some of the family
fans.
right there. So now we know how to support our students and the things they're going to learn. This was a fun segment.
Yes, it was. Thank you so much for
Yeah, thank you. And thank
being
you,
the power behind it.
Zizi, thank you for representing all sixth graders everywhere for back to school. Much
Now, if you need an
appreciated.
agent, just call us. After this appearance, you might need an agent. So,
Yeah.
Greg, you still don't have an agent?
No.
Okay. It's bound to happen. Just keep winning.
Yes.
And Corey, what can we say? Bad luck, number 13?
I was having some technical difficulties as well.
Okay, that's always a good response.
That's good.
I know you were. That's the only thing that could explain it.
Yeah, exactly. Of course. And thank you. And I think we should, maybe throughout the year do a couple touch-ins and see how our kids are progressing in their scholastic skills.
Yeah.
Touch base.
So, do you like to read, Zizi?
Yeah.
Good.
Only comics though.
That's okay. Comic books are reading.
Yes, keep reading, please. Get off your video devices and read.
Read, do art, get outside, and enjoy this weather while we have it before the winter comes.
Beautiful.
I can't wait to start seeing some fall leaves. But before the fall leaves, we have got our next
Yeah,
Fireworks.
yeah. Well, hopefully, I didn't see anybody playing tonight from either of our two target teams. But next week, if all goes well and everybody's willing to participate, we may have two different establishments in the Battle of the Barflies, part of our Bar Wars trivia segment. So we'll see. Well, hopefully, the groundwork will pay fruition. The plan is next week it'll be kind of a dress rehearsal, and then the following week for keeps. Not that we're necessarily going to give this trophy
Right,
away,
we'll hold it
but maybe
here.
we visit the establishment and
walk around
let them hold
with
it, or
do a couple of these.
yeah. It does hold
Yeah.
beverages too.
It's remarkable.
Someday it could be like the Stanley Cup, just a cherished
It could in fact
trophy.
be the trivia trophy. The world's
Anyway.
best smartest. Well, thank
We'll
you
see.
for joining us, Zizi. Thanks for being here once again. An honorary member of Community Media, always stepping in when we need her. And
Thank
her
you, Zizi.
expertise as a youth. And I also want to thank the people who support us besides just our amazing fan base here, Zelma's. She's a patron.
Mm-hmm.
Zelma's is an antique store right here in New Oxford. Go visit, check it out. I love it, one of my favorites.
And thank you
Hello
for
to
your
Sherry.
support.
Yes. And of course, Rachel.
Rachel Beard
Yes.
at Patreon. Yes, thank you, Rachel.
And anyone out there who's supporting or thinks they want to help support, keep our shows or ideas going and flowing, we love it because it does help us stay connected to you, our community, and we learn so much together.
It's a beautiful journey we're on, and
We
we
are
hope
on
it
the journey.
continues.
We are on the journey.
Yes.
Thank you again, Zizi, for being here. We know you have 60 minutes of homework every night. We learned that as well, that sixth graders get an average. Have you gotten homework yet, Zizi?
Yes, I get homework every night.
Did you do it already?
Yeah.
Good. Excellent.
Good job.
You didn't wait till after your
Time
TV show.
management. Good
Yes.
job.
And Greg, congratulations so much for being back on top. You really represented the panel well today.
Good job.
Got a quick plug. This weekend is the grand opening of the Eichelberger Distillery. So like 5 years of work here, we finally built the historic distillery, and it opens on Saturday.
Beautiful.
Starting around 10 o'clock noon. It's also the Cherry Bounce Festival.
Nice. Do you have any First Fridays coming up?
They'll start in October.
October.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Congratulations to Greg, our champ. I'm going to write down the finish here, Greg.
Yoshi.
Yoshi
Hey.
Kitten, so close. Just a
Competitors.
another great round by Yoshi Kitten. Peg third.
Good job. Then we have Scratch
Scratch
Bite
Bite
and
and Taco Phil. Okay.
That's going to be fun.
All right, we're
Separate,
writing
not
it
too
down.
much.
Great job, everybody.
Good
And
job. Thank you so much.
Great job, Amy. Nice
Great job, Jeff.
Well, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Anyway, special thanks to Sean Garrett in the control room,
Yeah, holding
pushing
it down.
all the right buttons.
Yeah, he knows how to do it. Thanks again, Zizi. Thank you. Enjoy your homework. And if you need any help with your homework, I know somebody.
Call Amy. All right, thanks everybody for tuning in. See you next Tuesday and every Tuesday here on Trivia. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Have a good weekend, John.
You too, Greg. Thank you.
Bye,
Bye,
Zizi.
Zizi.
Thank you.
Bye, Corey.